Hello everyone. So I'm Jaime. I'm here in Chicago in zone 6 and I am just wanting to give you guys an update on the seedlings here. So stick around so that we can talk about what's growing. So I am currently, before we get into the seeds, currently I am just setting up this shelf here. This is one that we're kind of trying to put together, this shelf here. I am just trying to put it together to kind of see what I like and don't like. So when I get ready to plant the seeds for the summer, and maybe some other different seeds that I might use this shelf for, some up potting, I'm just trying to see how I'm liking these lights, seeing how this is, kind of setting this up, seeing how the setup is and if I like it. I have some different lights here. I don't know if you can see those. So it's some different lights that we have on these shelves. So I am just setting everything up to kind of see how I like it. And this here is what you've constantly been seeing that I have posted pictures of. My husband is in the process right now of putting up this second light right here. It's going to go here so that we can have the seedlings kind of, those that want to grow tall, kind of have a little bit more space. So this one just all the way flush to the top shelf. And as you can see, this one is hanging. And these sugar snaps, they're growing way beyond that. So they kind of need this space over here. So we're going to readjust all of this. But just wanted to get into that before we get into everything that's growing. We're just kind of making some adjustments here so that we can kind of get everything where it's supposed to be. So I wanted you to see, like here, we got some seeds germinating right here. So I'm glad to see that. And really wanted to update you really quickly right here on this ruby red leaf lettuce. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and plant some new ones, because these are the only ones that I am not liking their progress. Now, yeah, this one is doing okay and that one, but I don't know. I might save those. But the point is, I'm not liking that progress right there. So those are definitely going to get re-sowed. Everything else is exactly where it needs to be. Excuse me, guys. And then down here, I had to redo my iceberg lettuce because I ended up, my cat ended up coming in here and knocking this over. So I just started completely over with that one. And then the other ones that we kind of started over with planting are these endives. And as you can see, they're slowly coming in. The broadleaf, it's only like one little germination right here, but they'll be okay. So those are the only ones besides onions that I had to re-sow, and they're finally, starting to come back in. Down here with this celery really quickly, as you can see, that pink celery only had one seedling to emerge, and then the traditional celery, it's double season here, so I'm going to thin those out. So I'm thinking about possibly, I'm going to get this celery, I'm going to spray it now so I can, because the bottom is moist, but the top is drying out because of the light. I'm thinking I'm probably going to go ahead and go in here and do some, mist it a little bit. I'm going to give it about another week and a half. If I see nothing, then I'm probably just going to go ahead and re-sow. And then down here is those onions, and I don't want to take the tops off, but I do see some emerging, some aren't. So they have about another week and a half before I make that executive decision to re-sow all of those with the domes on. Not those over there, but those with the domes on. So we'll see. Let me just double check, because this should not be open. It's not. But I don't know if you can peek through there. I do see some emerging. So, and that's not Those are not onions right there. Those are different, like that's kohlrabi and different things that I needed to re-sow. But my onions, I'm thinking, so these are onions, these are onions, these are onions, and those are onions. These are not onions. These are some additional types of vegetables. I don't know if you can see the types in there. They look like they are like collards and different things. So these are onions and these are onions. So if those do not do well, I'm definitely going to re-sow. As a matter of fact, just for my mental, I'm gonna readjust, put these together, and fix it back the way I need it to be, because I definitely need them to start emerging, because onions take forever to grow, and I really need these to be on their P's and Q's already. So that way I can just keep track of them. But we will see. We will see. So I will update you on these onions. And usually I'm pretty good with the onions, but they give me a hard time this year, and that's okay. But let's get into everything that's growing. All right? All right. So I'm just giving you guys a couple close-ups of some of the plants here, just so you can just kind of see how they're going. I will explain kind of what's in this soil and why it looks the way it does. And as you can see, these are going beyond the lights here. I'm gonna move this one. Oh yeah, it's back there up above the lights. I just want to make sure that they're not being stopped by the lights, so that anybody that wants to grow above and beyond can. Okay. All right. So these we just planted. These are doing fairly well. I transplanted them early before the true leaves because I wanted to get them out of the container that they were in, because I felt like they were suffering a bit. So this transplant has been about 4 days and they're doing okay. As you can see here, everything with my mustards are doing really well. Back there, these are all butter crunch lettuces. Everything in there is butter crunch. There we have some turnip greens back there. Pablo crisp heads. Now, I'm okay with these, but see, I got another little sprouting coming there. I'm okay with these, but we'll see. I like mine to look a little bit better than this. This is the color they're supposed to be. Now, this is a color, but it's just not, it's not as vibrant as I would like it to be. The Paris Islands are doing really well. Then over here, we got some Mizuna and Chris Mint back there. Okay. And I'm going shelf by shelf just to give you guys an idea. So here's some turnips, some collards. There's some more brassicas back there. Those are all cabbages. Can you see those? Okay, these are all broccolis back there. This here is some Swiss chard, broccoli, tatsoi, bok choy. These are all just planted. That's looking a little dry, so give me a moment. I'm going to go ahead and grab some spray so we can get some moisture in there. And so that's what I do. I come by here and I'm looking at everybody that looks like it could use a little water. And I'm just surface watering. I didn't put any in the bottom of the trays because they'll sometimes, because it's so hot in here, they'll get that little mold, that fungus build up, like you're kind of seeing right there. So over there, that's some more broccoli, some green magic, burgundy, and sun king back over there. Some purple mustards. Right there where you see that blank blue tag, that's a mystery plant. Some seeds that I saw. I said, let me see what they are. They may or may not germinate, so we'll see. Cauliflower here. Kale here. Any space that's empty was a replant, like that bok choy. Down here, spinaches. We eat more spinach than anything, so we have some Winter Giant, Giant Noble, Caranta, Bloomsdale, baby spinach. That's kind of what all that is over there. Over there, some matcha corn salad and cabbage, early in the cabbage right there. Then here, I just replanted some pink celery today. So as you can see, I mean, not today. I replanted that a couple days ago. But as you can see today, I saw a sprout coming up right there. Celery coming up here. This is the one that had, this same celery that had the, oh, you know what I'm trying to say. The snap peas in it. So once the snap peas were taken out, I put some more cabbage and kale in there. And then over here, these are some parsley, some cilantro, things like that. And on this side, it's some arugula and some more cilantro. Okay. Down here, everything was just planted within the past couple of days. These are all onions. And then over here, there was a lettuce in there. So I see that's the lettuce that was probably mixed in somewhere. And then back there, you'll see a bunch of lettuces. Okay. All right, so once they sprout, I'll take those domes off. And then coming over here, so cabbages, Brussels, lettuce, flowers, the violas, snapdragons. And then here's some azuna. And here's spinach, turnips, 100 minus lettuce, cabbage, 100 minus lettuce. This is kale. Back there is a mixture of bok choys and purple bok choy. Same thing over here, some tatsoi. I don't know if you can see that label. It's kind of hiding. Some tatsoi back there. Okay. Both purple or red tatsoi and green tatsoi. All right, some ruby red leaf lettuce. This that lettuce that I'm watching. I think I might just, well, I've already done some more seeds. You know, if they take, they take. If they don't, they don't. Right here, some more bok choy. That's what you see there. Okay. Coming down here, variety of stuff. Some snowball. See if you can get back there. Some snowball. Cauliflower back there. Nacento kale back there. What's that? Burgundy broccoli, Romanesco broccoli. I can't get my thing back there because the light is right here. All seasons cabbage, green wave mustards. And then over here, we have Navajo tea. That's that Navajo tea. Lemon mint, snapdragons, Mizuna, some more cabbage. And then up here in the front, chili cabbage, purple Savoy cabbage, Japanese giant purple mustards, crimson tide, and crisp mint. And then coming down here, some, oh gosh, I'm sorry, chervil, calendula. That's what you see right here in these green containers. Okay. Over here is Savoy cabbages. And that's chili cabbages. Romanesco broccoli, Mizuna, Paris Island, wasabi mustards, that is. Wasabi mustards, corn salad, matcha corn salad. And then over here, some chamomile, Roman and German chamomile, and some pansies. And then down here at the very bottom, Brussels, tatsoi, Mizuna, lettuce, purple crisp pear, curly kale. These are some iceberg lettuce that I actually just sold today. I've never got an iceberg full head of lettuce, so that's a mission for me. Golden acre cabbage back there. These are all different types of cabbages. Arugula, purple top turnips, some of everything, guys. I can't see that name because it's, what is that saying? Lettuce. Some lettuces. So I just wanted to kind of give you like a glimpse of everything that was growing, just so you can kind of have an idea. All right. Happy growing.